Crystal Tower information, Whiskey 21530 Zulu, wind 060 at 5.
076 Mike Juliet, this is departure radar contact.
Hazardous weather information from Minnesota available on flight service frequency.
You've dialed in the Flying Midwest podcast, connecting aviators from across America's heartland, sharing news, information, and events from around the region.
Calling 1953 on Overtower, roger, turn left heading 070, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Sit back, relax, and join our crew for some hangar talk as we discuss a wide variety of regional aviation topics.
Departure 71143, flying flag, runway 28 left, quick takeoff, left hand southbound.
And now, from our home at the Anoka County Blaine Airport, our checklist is complete, and we're ready for departure for another episode of the Flying Midwest podcast.
Contact departure, every flight.
Welcome, everyone, to the Flying Midwest podcast. My name is Jim. I'm one of your hosts. I'm joined this evening by the lovely Madi.
Hello.
Co-host extraordinaire.
Oh. Jeez. That's not in my tag.
Well, you should have wrote it in there. That was a mistake on your part.
That's okay.
Next time. And we are without a Badger.
Oh, very sad. Where is Badger this evening?
I'm not sure, but is it hibernation season for Badgers? Is there a hibernation season for Badgers?
Do Badgers hibernate? I assume they do, but why wouldn't they do it over winter? I mean, maybe they do it over summer. I don't know. I would want to hibernate over summer. Who likes summer? Not me.
Well, okay, so truth be told, the Badger has been voluntold that he's coaching volleyball, so he's not available right now.
Yes, children kind of come before podcasts.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where the Badger is. He's being Badger dad / Badger coach. He's a lot of Badger things.
For our lovely listeners in our audio-only podcast, this is taking place at a very late hour because
It is.
Neither of us have lives, apparently.
That's not entirely true. We just are up late.
That's true. We're night owls. I have a flight that leaves at 5 a.m. in next month.
Awful.
Yeah, I had to be there an hour before.
Yuck.
Yes, I want to pass away. That sounds terrible. Anyway.
Well, don't do that because then you can't pilot an aircraft.
I'll just sleep in the airplane.
Okay. Wake me up when it's time to pre-flight.
Honestly.
I want to tell you about a message that I got.
I would love to hear about it.
Since our last episode. You remember how we talked about being recognized at AirVenture? I presumed by voice only.
Mm-hmm.
I've received a follow-up message from Yancey confirming that was in fact the case, that while walking around Boeing Plaza, he heard the two of us bantering back and forth and recognized us. However, he did say, let's see here, what was the comment he made?
Oh, no.
I'm going to find it real quick. The comment was, I always listen to this podcast at 1.3 speed and was taken aback when I heard Jim and Madi at Oshkosh talking at 1.0 speed.
Probably sound like gophers.
Well,
that's
like gophers? Is that the count of the Badgers?
Do Badgers speak extremely slow? No, is that not the right animal?
Are you thinking of the chipmunks who talk really fast?
Go gophers? Oops.
This is going to be a train wreck.
I'm sorry. Then again, this will be more entertaining than tomorrow morning would have been. So.
Oh, 100%.
I would not be fun. That is very funny though that we were recognized by voice. That's always what kind of something that I've thought about. Do people or would people recognize our voices having never seen us? And would they be able to pick us out of a crowd? And apparently the answer is, well, at least one person on this earth, aside from my dad.
Well, in fairness, not that many people listen to this podcast. So the odds of that happening are really, really slim. So
that is true.
I think more people listen to this podcast than we give ourselves credit for.
I have no idea what our listener count is, but
it's a few.
More than 3?
How's the world of flying going for you?
Flying's good. I just got off a trip. I'm on my second of 3 days off. Lucky me.
Nice.
This month has not been very full of flying. The first half of the month, in fact, I don't even think I flew at all for almost 2.5 weeks, which was pretty unusual. But we've had some changes to the schedule, but I've been booked for quite a few. So yeah, flying's going okay. I'm landing somewhat unassisted. I usually need a little left rudder for whatever reason when landing. Did
you say left rudder?
Yes, I know, and that's why I never do it. Because we keep getting funky little crosswinds, and it's not a lot, but she says left rudder, and my body does nothing.
Your brain's like, what is that?
Like, I don't know what that is. If not right rudder, doesn't exist. So that's getting used to. And plus everything's so fast that it's hard to see, like in a small airplane, you have time, like realistically speaking, you have time to kind of see in the ground effect. Okay, where is the nose going? What do I need to do? And kind of manipulate the rudders. You don't have that kind of time in a jet. It's pretty quick. So if you don't see it right away, and I don't have that sight picture yet, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
But I did land an entirely different type of airplane today.
Oh?
Yes, and even you haven't heard about this, so this is exciting.
Say more words about that.
I will say more words about that. My good friend Shannon lives about an hour north of me at a really super cool air park up in Statesville, or near Statesville.
Okay.
She's super cool. She's like who I want to be when I grow up. So she's got a Cessna Skymaster, a 337, that is currently in the shop right now. It needs a part. And then she has a Sea Ray experimental tail dragger amphibious airplane. So we took that out for a spin today because, well, we were going to fly a Hangar Neighbors 1732. That didn't end up working out because the clouds were at like a low altitude that wasn't really conducive to going anywhere. So we just toddled around and just looked at the lakes and the rivers and stuff. It was so much fun. It was so loud, but it was so fun. Like, I haven't flown GA in months, since early May. And that doesn't sound like a lot of time, but with all that jet time interspersed, I feel like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And this was a totally different type of airplane, like the engine's in the back. So you pull power and the nose goes up. I really missed it. And I told her that, and she was kind enough to let me come up to her house and her hangar, because they're right there, and just go for a spin, which I hadn't really flown for fun. I haven't flown for fun a whole lot. Usually even if it's for fun, it's still like with students or whatever, just because I don't have that kind of money. Gas is expensive and all that. But this one is in, like, I think it's the light sport category, but it's experimental. Actually, maybe it's not. It's a really light airplane though. It's very cool. Yeah, there's a lot I could say about it, but it was a really fun time. I haven't, there's no autopilot or anything, so I just, was flying around. It was so nice. I even landed. I didn't land very good, but I landed. Then again,
you landed.
I did. I didn't flare enough. I also didn't have enough right rudder, but I forgot again about the whole rudders thing, because we don't use those in jet flying very often. But yeah, it was really fun. Have you been flying at all?
I have. I've been up twice recently.
That's exciting.
I went back up in the Club Warrior.
Yay.
And I realized when I got in the Warrior that it's like sitting down into a bucket. And the sight picture is a little bit different than a sundowner.
Oh, really?
Full disclosure, I'm not as tall as I think I am. And when I'm seated down in this bathtub bucket, if you will, I can't see as much out the front as I would like. The first flight that we did, I was doing steep turns, and I'm like, I would love to reference something on my cowling if I could see it.
Oh, no.
So, like, my steep turns were just terrible. And we came to this conclusion once we landed. She's like, maybe you need to sit on a boat cushion. I'm like, I don't like that idea one bit. Until I did it, I'm like, oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have just sat on the stupid boat cushion. It's amazing how much better my steep turns are when I can actually make it reference to the outside world.
Exactly. That's why my first thing with every student that I ever got, especially if it was like a quote-unquote problem student, is what can you see? Tell me what you see. Because
did you just call me a problem student? Because that's what I heard.
You're not my student. No, because usually half the time it was they weren't seeing the right things, or they didn't know what they needed. Either they didn't know what to look for, that has a cognitive disconnect, or they just couldn't see, or they were seeing too much. That one was rare, but that did happen.
Yeah.
My tall ones had that issue, so we had to do some finagling. But yeah, if you're under like 5'8", you need a cushion in the low wings.
I'm like right on the cusp. I don't need one in the Sundowner. I do need one in the Warrior, apparently. But I mean, I did my instrument rating in that plane, so I
didn't have to see for that.
One then. Maybe, you know what? That's a good point.
There's your answer.
That is a valid point. All right, touche, Maddie, touche. I also, I'm flaring too soon in that plane because I'm used to the sight picture of the Sundowner, and you sit up a little bit higher, so like getting that close to the ground felt really weird. So I was flaring too soon. So my landings were a little firm.
Firm is okay.
It's like a Navy pilot landing on a carrier.
It's all right.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't bounce, but they were firmer than I would have liked them to be.
Oh, that's okay. Firm is on the ground. Bounce is a different story. That means your airspeed was on point. That's good.
I also got an update on the engine tonight that it's ready to hang again. So that's going to happen this week.
What does that mean?
That means putting said engine from not on the plane to onto the plane.
Oh.
Mounting it back on the place where it's supposed to be.
That's excellent. That means that's one step closer to a usable airplane.
Correct. There's still some work that needs to be done. There's still the engine monitor has to get installed, and we're going to install a Tannis heater. But,
nice. Those are so nice.
Mm-hmm. But a little bit more waiting, but it's progress all the same.
Yes.
So.
And come winter, you will want the Tannis heater. So that'll be nice.
Correct. And I've just been doing a ton of content.
Yeah. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I have not.
I'm having so much fun making videos.
Good.
It's a little, and I'm getting quicker at it. It still takes a long time, but
that's okay. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, you'll have to go check out the last one I put out because full disclosure, I really liked the intro of that, just the way that it all played out. So the cuts and the movements and all that. I posted that like tonight, but. I also did the official merger of Fly the Transition and Aero Exploration, and the first Aero Exploration podcast released on Wednesday.
Oh, is Fly the Transition kind of part of it? Or is that a separate?
Yes.
Okay.
So the way that I'm doing it is it will be the Aero Exploration podcast so that I can just put everything on one spot and not have to manage all these different social media accounts. Mm-hmm. But within the Aero Exploration podcast will be like Fly the Transition episodes.
Well, that's so exciting. Congratulations on this new chapter and expansion, if you will, of Aero Exploration. That's really fun. I'm glad I got a shirt. I came in early.
Yes, you're part of the cool kid.
Yes. It's a very nice shirt, by the way. flyingmidwest.com/merch.
I wasn't looking for a merch promo, thanks.
But it fit in so well.
It did. I like that logo too, but then again, I think I like all of our logos. So
they're all really good. I think they're all good. Are there any non-aviation fun things going on?
The Great Minnesota Get-Together that you're not going to make it to, but they have cheese curd tacos, and I will be there Monday, and I will be partaking. And the mystery flavor will be at the Minnesota State Fair. The Minnesota State Fair. We'll have the new flavor. I want to say more words about it, but we did tell him that I would try it and just say how good it is and not say what the actual flavor is.
That's so good.
I did make him that promise, so I'm going to stick with that. But I've seen what the new flavor is because it's in the world, and it looks like it's going to be delicious.
I am very jealous, actually. Because, like, my family does your family have, like, the things that you go do? And then you kind of fill in the rest of the time with whatever?
Typically, when you say the things that you go do, that means the food that you are required to eat.
That is true. That is mostly... I guess that's mostly... Like, what are your go-tos aside from cheese curd tacos?
Well, that's a podcast exclusive thing. On the list of things that I must have while I'm there, I need a legit Pronto Pup.
Yes.
Nah, one of the other corn dog places, that doesn't count. So I need a Pronto Pup, I need Sweet Martha's cookies, and cheese curds from the Mouthtrap.
Oh, those are good.
Beyond that, there is one other thing that I enjoy there that I don't get every year, but they have a wild rice burger in that food building.
Yeah.
that is really good. But I think that I saw something about like a bison meatball sub or something.
Yeah, I saw something in that vein. That sounded really good. I mean, bison's just good.
Yeah. I also saw new this year is a Uncrustable burger. I don't know where it's at, but they take an Uncrustable and they deep fry it and use that as the bun for a burger.
Oh.
And the couple videos I've seen, people seem to enjoy it.
I mean...
warm peanut butter on a burger, we'll see.
No. Okay. Actually, like the peanut butter bacon combo on a burger is really, really good. I can attest to that. So if that is... I mean, you have the sweetness from the jelly, right? You've got the peanut butter. Mm-hmm. I mean... And it's deep fried. Like, what more could you really want?
This has turned into a Flying Midwest food review episode.
That's so true. Yeah.
Oh, good grief. Considering that we just did a cheese curd taco episode, which I shared with someone at work who shared with, because he knew that they were going to be at the state fair, he shared it with his family, to which his daughter said, did they seriously make a podcast where they talked about cheese curd tacos for 41 minutes? And I said, yes. Yes, we did.
It was 41 minutes.
Yeah, sure was.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I thought that was
brilliant,
a short one. It was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, what's not to love? Badger mouth noises, free tacos.
And him spilling raspberry sauce on his shirt.
Yeah. And us fighting over tacos.
Right. I also enjoyed at the very end when he questioned, he goes, are you putting raspberry sauce on hot chicks? That was great.
So good.
Oh.
Anyway.
Do we have an episode we were going to do?
I think so. Jim, have fun at the state fair. Let us continue. We do have a guest. He's great. We got the opportunity to talk with Brian Uretsky from Uretsky Aviation. He is a professional pilot and aircraft photographer. He has a great social media presence, and he was a lot of fun to interview with. Both him and his wife were there, and we just had a ball. So, I mean, honestly, that's the episode. Enjoy. Well, welcome everyone back to the Flying Midwest podcast, live at Oshkosh. This time we are by, where are we?
One of the exhibit things.
Yeah, we're by one of the...
Yeah, we're behind Hangar C.
Hangar C.
Yeah, right across from the tower.
Yes.
By Method 7.
Yep.
Yes.
And the Sun and Fun booth.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, Sun and Fun's right
that's
right down there.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Competitors? So today, this hour, we've done so many interviews. We're so tired. We are joined by the illustrious Brian Uretsky.
Uretsky.
That's not how you say your name. I knew that. Wow. Let's try that again.
That's staying in.
No!
Hi, everyone. My name is Brian Uretsky with Uretsky Aviation.
Thank you for saving me on that one.
You needed saving. It's fine.
I said it right earlier. Actually, I was saying it right the whole time.
You were until that moment right
Yes.
there.
It was the pressure.
It is a lot of pressure.
I could feel it's palpable. So, Brian, what do you do?
What do I do? That's a loaded question. I consider myself a photographer.
Okay.
And a pilot. I don't know which one is first. Oh, hello, helicopter.
The nerve to have a
happens.
helicopter at an air show.
I know. I guess I'm a pilot first and a photographer second, but my whole journey with aviation started out spotting at air shows. I was an IT guy. I was a systems administrator for the University of Texas.
Very cool.
But outside that, one of my hobbies was going to air shows and just taking photos. At the time, I was sick of IT. I was sick of just staring at a computer screen, and I knew I didn't want to do that the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Sure.
So a friend of mine reached out to me on Facebook, and he's like, hey, you take some cool photos. Have you ever thought about flying and becoming a pilot? And that was the moment for me. It was like, oh, wow. Why don't I go learn to fly? So my wife and I bought a Cherokee and hired a private instructor and just flew, learned to fly. And that was in the end of 2019. And, of course, what happened in 2020? COVID.
All the good things.
Changed a little bit.
So everything shut down.
Time.
Yeah.
My job went remote.
Oh, wow.
So I checked my email in the morning, made sure all the... So part of my job was managing the computer science building at the university. But if there's no students, there's nothing to do. So I would check my email in the morning, and then just go fly and go build time. Go practice for my private and for my instrument and my commercial.
Wow.
Check my email at a fuel stop, and then go fly some more. So in 2020, I built like 400 or 500 hours.
Wow.
Just flying my butt off in Milan, Cherokee.
That is amazing.
Because flight schools were closed.
Yep.
Nobody was renting. But I had the freedom to fly. And that kept me sane through COVID.
Sure.
Yeah.
After COVID was kind of recovering, the airlines were starting back up. I got my instrument rating, got my commercial, got my multi, and then got the job flying caravans.
Very cool.
Flew caravans for 2-3 years.
Combat caravans?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
The one and only.
I love your shirt, by the way.
I may or may not be wearing a VTOL caravan. Check my Facebook and Instagram for more. I've been wearing a different caravan meme shirt every day. So at the end of Oshkosh, I'll probably post a compilation.
That's beautiful.
So got done with the caravan, started flying 7.6, flying cargo.
Wow.
Nice.
And of course, outside all that is my photography.
Sure.
I keep telling people I run into here that photography is just a passion of mine. It's something I love to do.
Yeah.
And just posting it on social media is just a passing, and people seem to love it, so I keep doing it. And the moment it stops becoming fun for me is when I'll stop.
There you go.
But I still love taking photos.
Yeah.
I still love seeing cool stuff. Love going to Oshkosh. So it'll keep going.
That's phenomenal.
So the photography question... Wow, words. The photography question I have for you is... I can't even begin to imagine how many photos you're actually taking at the show.
So
is it like... Are we talking in the thousands when you're done?
Last Oshkosh, I think I was at... Actually, I can look. Let's see. Because I have it on this. I have 2 iPhones. Because one is not enough to contain all my photos. Let's see. So if I go to my Aviation, air shows... where is it? Oshkosh. Oh, it's only 13,000 photos.
13,000?
Yeah.
See, I was expecting maybe like 3,000, 4,000. That 13 was not a number I was ready for.
So
wow.
On Sunday, I took 5,000 photos.
Okay.
Only 5,000 according to Facebook.
And I have not looked at the SD card since then. It's day 2 today, so I don't know how many I've taken. Yeah, but I bought 3 SD cards just in case.
Perfect.
What size SD card are we talking
128.
about? 128. Okay.
The max
Yeah,
my
that's
camera
gonna
would allow.
That's gonna take a couple pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fantastic.
How on earth do you edit all that?
Very slowly.
Okay. Is it
Very
like eating an
slowly.
elephant one bite at a time?
Yeah, pretty much. And the iPhone doesn't make it easy. They keep every year with a new iPhone update. It changes the layout. It changes my workflow. It changes everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't go through and edit them all. I'll scroll through the album, pick a photo.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to post these, and then I'll edit those.
Sure.
Because it's just impossible to go through them all at once.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
I took a lot of photos, not 13,000 photos, but I took a lot of photos last year, and the process of thinking about editing them, I'm going to just do the podcast thing.
Yeah, right.
There's too many cool pictures. I don't even know where to start. I have enough to do.
I've experimented with different media too. I tried to do YouTube, and I got so much YouTube content, but the editing is just too much.
Yeah.
And I just can't keep up with it. So I have a YouTube channel. It's just inactive. Just because it's way too much. I still have all the videos I recorded. Mm-hmm. It's probably like 100 gigabytes or so. Wow. It's just sitting on a hard drive, waiting for me to do something with. Yeah.
Maybe that spark will come again when you're sick of taking pictures. I'm like, you can go and edit video then.
Yeah, right. It's just such a different process than what my workflow is already.
Yeah.
So maybe one day.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your process when you're going to take photos? Are there places you like to be, like general whole, but it's maybe especially at Oshkosh, is there a place you like to be?
Yeah, I try my best to capture... Actually, that's a good question. I'll have to think about that.
Thank you.
It really is... What photo represents the aircraft more or best in its best light? And sometimes it's making a rig to get above the aircraft to show just a different perspective of it.
Sure.
I'll show you my setup later.
Ooh.
But for me, what I kind of do is I come from the perspective is what do I want hanging on my wall?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I try to get that angle.
Okay.
Sure.
And then aside from that, when I'm thinking about what I want to post later, I'll go, okay, I want the money shot, the shot that I want to post on the wall in my bedroom. And then I'll post the stuff around it to show, oh, this is what the engines look like. This is what the landing gear looks like. All this other stuff. So that's kind of the approach I take. Like this Joby one we're seeing in front of us. I'll try to make sure the crowd is dispersed. I'll get a nice long shot of it. And then I'll go closer to show, oh, this is the prop mechanism, and this is what the cabin looks like. Stuff like that.
Very cool.
So you, in addition to taking the photos, obviously you post them on social media, and you've gotten quite a following doing that.
Just a little bit.
How was that? Just kind of like a natural progression of like, I love taking these pictures, I want to share them with people, and it kind of just blew up? Or how did that go for you?
It started with me. I found a de Havilland Mosquito on the ramp at McKinney. In fact, it was the Oshkosh in 2019. They were on the way to Oshkosh. I was still a student pilot. I didn't know what Oshkosh was, so I was in McKinney. I went to go fly that day, and there's a Mosquito and a Mustang. I'm like, wow, I've never seen this before. So I took some photos, posted it on my personal Instagram, and it kind of blew up. It was like my first post that had over like 100 likes. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. So then I started posting more airplane photos, and that started getting traction. But then my personal friends and family are like, hey, I love that you're doing this, but we don't want to see airplanes all day on our feed. So that's when I started Uretsky Aviation.
Okay.
And it was the same mentality, just posting cool stuff I saw, posting my flying journey, posting cool airplanes I saw on the ramp, and just doing that consistently just gained a following. And it's just grown incredibly since I started in 2019.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been really cool.
What are you at right now for followers on your...
I think I'm at 220,000 on Instagram and like 350,000 on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah, and like 20,000 on TikTok. So go follow me on TikTok.
He's suffering on there. No, that's fantastic. Oh, I had a question and then it left.
Oh no.
Do you find it challenging to manage all of that? I mean, I assume you're still working full time, or
yes.
So between working full time and like making the content, just managing the social media aspect has to be some work too, right?
Yes. I mean, just at Oshkosh, we have no signal at our RV. So when I come to the grounds and I pick up the signal, I just message after message, dozens of unread messages. Oh my goodness, I can't do anything. So when we go to dinner and we go to get away from the grounds, then I get signal, and I'll spend like an hour just going through all the messages, all the comments. But typically, I do have a lot of downtime, whether it be at home or at a layover, and I can usually manage it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you do international or domestic?
I'm all domestic.
Okay.
Which makes it easy. I don't know that I want to do international and get away from the U.S. time zones and just don't know how reliable internet would be.
Sure.
Yeah. And plus, there's Doc.
There is Doc.
There's a B-29.
How casual that sentence is at Oshkosh. How wild that is in any other context.
Yeah.
I've seen it already. It's all right.
I still love that every time we're recording something and something cool flies over, the interview just stops and we just like, what's that? Oh, it's Doc.
I mean, it's the same thing when I was walking down the South 40 yesterday. And whenever a fan would stop and we start talking, and then airplane, follow this conversation, go get photos, and then come right back to it.
It's just how it goes with us.
That's how it goes.
It's great. We're all nerds here.
Yeah, my wife loves it.
Yeah. He's really easy to keep track of, right?
She does this thing where when she wants to go somewhere, she'll just start casually moseying that way. And then I'm doing my pictures, and I see, there she is. I'll quickly walk over, take more pictures. There she is. Walk back over. So she knows where she's going.
She's got you dialed in.
Yeah, and I'm like on a leash, and I'll slowly head towards her.
Go 0.5 if made a bounce.
Has she put you on an actual leash yet? Like the little kid carrier things or whatever?
We were talking about that last night.
Valid.
Like, come on, let's go. A little tug.
Truly the best way to do Osh, though.
Yeah.
Is just all over all the time. No, not on a leash. All over all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks when you have somebody who's trying to keep track of you, like my dad.
We have only lost him twice.
That's true. Maybe 3 times.
Yeah, my first Osh was 3 years ago, and that was overwhelming.
Yeah.
Especially as a guy who wants to see everything.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Which is impossible. So then last year I came. She was going to come too, but our cat got sick, so she had to stay home, so it's just me. So I came and I was more familiar with what I was doing, so it was pretty smooth. But then this year I got all my photography done, or most of my camping photography done yesterday.
Okay.
And then I kind of finishing up today, and then tomorrow we're just going to chill. Yeah, enjoy the air show.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That is important to still do that. I mean,
in fact, tomorrow morning I'll be at Textron. They invited me out to do some caravan stuff. So
that picture I think you posted yesterday was really stellar.
Which one did I post yesterday?
The only one I saw of you. I thought you loved the caravan.
Oh, the yellow caravan.
Is that the only one that's there?
Probably. No, there's a one on float as well.
And
there's a FedEx one that's right here.
Oh, I guess that's right.
I didn't see the FedEx one.
They're kind of everywhere.
They're everywhere.
The cooler one.
We've got us surrounded.
So you talked a bit about, like, you did all your camping photos the one day, and then, like, do you have a plan coming into it of, I'm going to do these shots this day, or these types of shots this day?
It was a loose plan.
Okay.
It was, hey, let's start at Warbirds and see where we go. That was Sunday. And that kind of worked out because we saw the DC-8 land.
Okay.
We were at the end of Warbirds. That was kind of unexpected.
Cool.
And then we made our way south. Well, actually, what did we do Sunday? What did we do Sunday?
All the days run together.
Right.
Sunday we started at Warbirds. Oh, that's right. And then we found...
Okay.
So we met up. One of my followers commented on a post I put and said, hey, we're over by row whatever. Come hang out. So I was like, okay, we'll take a look. So we go over there, and they have this tent set up. They got chairs, they got coolers, they have a kitchen, a cooking tent. It was amazing. And it turns out that they're all local from when I lived in Dallas.
No kidding.
I don't know any of them, but we all live in the same area.
Okay.
And I've flown out of the airport they fly out of, air country. So it was really cool just to meet them and hang out with them. And it was a great spot on the flight line. So that was Sunday, watching arrivals. Monday, I think it was starting in Warbirds. We started at Warbirds again, went to the South 40. And then after the show, I went back to Warbirds because the crowd disperses after the show. So I got a lot of photos without people.
Nice.
Got to see the 7.4 kind of without people, too. That was nice. Man, I got stopped like every 100 feet. It was awesome. Oh, my God, you're the caravan man.
The caravan man.
Okay,
I don't know that. I
needs
heard
to be
that
your
yet.
next T-shirt.
Yep. Someone called her the Mrs. Caravan.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then today, we started with the helicopter rides. Have you done those?
Yeah. Nope.
I have not.
Amazing.
I'll
Really
take your word
cool.
for it.
Really cool. I'll post photos later.
Sweet.
So we did that, and then we came to Boeing Plaza, and then we're here.
Yeah. And then we are like, we'll meet up with you every 20 minutes, and then we managed to not be there.
It's just tough getting signal, too. But
Yeah.
Well,
we made
I
it
don't
work.
think that wasn't the issue. We were the issue.
You're kind of far away, Maddie.
Sorry.
Oops.
It happens.
I can't take her anywhere.
I know. Why do you even bring me? Actually, I was starting going here first. Whatever. You can't stop me. But yeah, that's so thank you again for coming to meet us
Of
or
course.
allowing us to take some of your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you guys associated with Method 7 this year? or-
Not really. I have an affiliate code with them.
very cool.
So if you want some glasses, I got a code for
I
you.
have some. I need prescription ones
Which
though.
they also do.
I know. I'm saving up.
And we're doing so I'm friends with Matt, who's flying ukulele on Instagram.
Okay. Very cool.
And he invited me out to do a meet and greet here at Method 7, so I'm doing that tomorrow.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and I know Jamie, who's the boss overseeing the tent here, and then
Okay.
I know a bunch of guys here, so it's been really cool just to meet them and
Sweet.
just a place to hang out
Yeah.
in the shade with some cool people.
Hang out in the shade. It's important here,
Yeah.
especially tomorrow.
Yes.
We will fry all of
Yeah.
us.
I do enjoy the flying ukulele content, if I can properly say it and not
Yeah.
stumble over all the words.
Yeah, he's funny. I enjoy.
Yeah, he
and
cracks me up.
Just enjoy flying with him. Yeah.
Is he from the same area as you? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I need to stand. I'm sorry.
It seems like there's a lot of people from that area.
It is cool, yeah. When I left Dallas was such a huge flying, I guess, flying community. There's so much there. And when we moved to Hot Springs, Arkansas first, and there's nothing going on there. There's one local flight school, and I met the owner, and I met the CFI there, and they're really cool.
Sure.
There's Doc again. And then we moved to Sacramento, and I was kind of I hope there's a flying community here, and there was, and they've been
Okay.
really welcoming, and I'm so happy to meet them all.
Good.
And I continue to meet new people every day. It's really cool.
That's super.
what does your gear setup look like when you come out here? I'd imagine you have to be kind of pick and choose what you bring out here unless you want to just kill your back all week.
Which is happening. My back is incredibly sore.
Oh, no.
I can
you need one of those little
empathize with that.
wagons.
Not with how much I'm walking around.
I'd be taking out people's shins. It'd be bad.
So my main photography item or device are my iPhones.
Okay.
iPhone. What do I have? I have the 15 Pro and the 16 Pro.
Very cool.
And for my air show camera, I have a Sony RX10. It's a point and shoot camera, but it's got a wide zoom range.
Okay.
I think it's like 30 to 600 millimeters.
Wow.
Okay.
The photo quality is not that great. I carry it because it's compact and
Sure.
it has good zoom.
Sure.
If I really wanted to, I could get like a DSLR, but those lenses are like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I just couldn't
Yep.
carry them.
And they're so expensive.
Yeah, they're not cheap either.
They're expensive. They're huge.
Yeah.
The quality is amazing.
Yeah.
So maybe down the road one day, but I just can't carry it and walk around
Right.
like I do.
That is the problem.
Especially like when I go to work, I only have so much space in my luggage.
Yeah. Sure.
I can't carry a body and a giant lens. So the Sony RX10 meets my need.
Okay.
And then just for Oshkosh, I built this rig that involves a selfie stick and an Apple Watch.
Okay. I have to hear more.
So what I can do is I can extend the selfie stick up to. I have an extension that goes up to like 20 feet.
Okay.
It's insane. So I have the phone on the top of the selfie stick that's all the way extended, and screwed onto the base of where you hold the selfie stick is an Apple Watch.
Okay.
So I could hook it up to the phone and use that as my viewfinder and take photos.
Cool.
That
Because I
is
can't
so
bring a
smart.
drone,
Right.
but I
Correct.
can get drone-like photography. So,
Okay, that's
so that's my
That
rig
is
right now.
very cool. Very ingenuitive.
Yep.
How did you come up with that?
How did I come up with that? I don't know. Just like trying to solve a problem ahead of the time. And I'm like, oh, I know
Yeah.
the Apple Watch does this. I have a selfie stick. Let's try it.
That
And
is really smart.
It's worked so far
That is so
pretty
cool.
amazingly. I get stopped like, what is that? What are you doing? That looks cool.
That's awesome.
I'm just waiting for them to kick me out.
Yeah, right? You need a media
Not
badge.
yet.
Oops.
I know. At Dayton last time, the Air Force Museum there, I did a live stream on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh, wow.
So I had a rig.
You had to, I know where
three
you're going with this.
phones. Yeah, that was cool.
That's phenomenal.
I got funny looks.
I'm sure you did, but it worked, didn't it?
It worked beautifully.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's commitment. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
What else we got? Anything else that you want to cover?
No, I'm just happy you guys found me. And
As are we.
Oh, my God. That's fantastic.
let me
I
see
gotta
what
see the
photo.
setup here.
That's so good.
That is amazing.
Oh
I
no,
know,
that's
we're on a boat.
that
Oh, you're on a
was
boat too?
that's Fleet Week.
That was Fleet Week.
That
Okay.
that was so I can record video and take photos at the same time.
That's
Excellent.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so good.
and live stream. That's right. I
And
had two
live
phones. Yeah. I remember that now. Yeah.
Going for that max combo there.
Exactly. Max content.
This might seem like a silly question, but if you're carrying two phones, do they both have service? Or is one just for photos?
So what's cool? We just switched to T-Mobile, and they gave
Okay.
us the 16 Pro for free for switching.
Nice.
Not only has our service been so much better than AT&T, especially where we live, they give us a third line free.
Okay.
So I have two phones that have service.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
In fact, if you saw my my reel or my video of the Oshkosh arrivals, the recording of FlightAware I did,
Yeah.
that was my iPad tethered to my extra phone. So we can go do stuff around Oshkosh, and I kept my phone in the RV tethered with service so I
Interesting.
can record it. So it worked out perfectly.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Yeah.
You do a lot of creative things.
I try. I think it's my IT background
I was going to say, is
Oh,
that
yeah.
part of it?
because you're always trying to be creative and try
Sure.
to figure out a solution to a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are fun problems.
Yeah, exactly. Problems I want to solve.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not fixing printers and fixing servers.
Oh, wow. That sounds like so much fun.
My
Do you-
email doesn't work. Yeah, because you forgot your damn password again.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
That honestly solves
Is it plugged in?
so many problems. Yeah.
I admittedly hate when that actually is the solution and it works.
Yeah.
It just a little bit inside, I just want them to be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. For what I did is I told them, can you unplug it from the wall and plug it back in? Because they'll say, oh, I turned it off already.
Yeah, right.
No, they didn't.
Did you unplug it?
Did you unplug
yeah,
it?
And they totally didn't.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
Do you want to ask it, or would you like me to?
The final question?
The final question.
I can't take this away from you. This is your moment.
It's my moment.
It's also her ability to have the last word.
Before you get to the final question, I want to bring my wife, Sam, on real quick. And Sam, I'm so glad you're here at Oshkosh with me. You are like an extension of what I'm able to do here, and I couldn't do it without you.
Brian.
That's awesome.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
No, I'm so happy to be a part of it constantly. He tells me all the time that Uretsky Aviation doesn't happen without me, and I don't think that's necessarily true, but it's been incredible to be a part of his rise to fame, for lack of a better phrase. And just too, like, as a creative and somebody who also does video and content creation for fun, to learn from him, because he has so much real technical knowledge about photography, videography, equipment, the technology behind it, software. I mean, it just goes on and on. So,
and the thick skin for the trolls.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be a thing. I should have asked you about that soon.
But yeah, it's been cool. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah,
Aww.
love you.
That was awesome.
That was cute. So, do you have anything else before we?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm ready for the $1 million question.
It's
Yes.
a
Well, we're
really
hyping it
difficult
up.
question. Wow, words.
So, in all your time in flying and in aviation and stuff, I'm sure you have opinions. What is your top aviation unpopular opinion, or hot take, or pet peeve?
Oh.
Take your pick.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to think about this one. Huh.
You have that thing that immediately came into your head. What was it?
I don't want to get in trouble with it.
Like, will I get canceled or investigated by the FAA?
There's that reel that we made 2 years ago. It was the Guess Who thing, where it's like, so I don't know if you saw, we have a Guess Who game that's just all airplanes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you fly, is it a turboprop? Yes or no? And you put down whatever is or isn't. So one of the things I did was, do you fly the plane or do you fly the plane? And it's like, oh, you have to fly the plane. All right, let's put the Airbus down. Now, I'm not saying that Airbus pilots aren't real pilots, but if I don't have to step foot in an Airbus, I'm okay with that.
Oh,
That's
funny.
fantastic. Actually, that's hysterical. Well, thank you.
I'll probably get canceled after that.
That's
nope,
okay.
you won't.
No one listens
We've
to
had
this podcast.
way more inflammatory opinions than that. That's okay.
If someone's looking for you and they haven't found you already, how do they find you on social media?
BrianUretsky.com.
Okay.
I have a link to all my socials, including my Etsy store, and just it's got a brief about me, like how I got started and where I am now and what I do. So yeah, BrianUretsky.com. Otherwise, Uretsky Aviation on social media.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you again for coming
Cool.
on, and
Thank
enjoy
you so
the rest
much.
of Oshkosh.
Yeah, thank you.
It was so much fun. We were sitting on the floor, like not on the floor. I'm sorry. We were sitting on the ground. Actually, I was sitting on the ground. Everybody else got to sit on a bench. But
I believe I offered you a bench, did I not?
there were 2 places, so somebody had to sit on the ground. And
Okay, fine.
to avoid too many old man noises, I took the ground.
Whatever.
Brian is like
Dude.
not that much older than me, I don't think. So, but I wasn't about to do that to him.
Fair.
Well, thank you so much again to Brian for coming on the podcast. It was so much fun having that live at Oshkosh. It was a great time. If you want to see what he does, if you would like to see the photography that he does and the lovely jokes that he makes, check out his social medias. They will be in the show notes. He is very enjoyable. Go check him out.
Indeed. I enjoyed that we just set this up outside of, what was it, exhibit hangar
D?
B or C or something. We set up outside one of the exhibit hangars just on a bench and a sidewalk and just let the show pass us by as we talked about he and his content and his lovely wife.
It was so much fun.
It was. And I was really surprised that a lot of his stuff is just on a cell phone.
Yeah, I was really surprised. But that said, I think I mentioned this during the interview, that I know a professional photographer has been in the business for decades. And even almost 10 years ago now, some of his amazing work was done on an iPhone. You know, back when that was, you know, the cameras were good, but they weren't like, I guess not like quite like now. But even still, he made like professional quality work with an iPhone. So like seeing some of his rigs and stuff, now that was fun. Those are very unique.
Sure was. Have you been catching on his content lately? Him having an extra large amount of booping the nose of airplanes.
Yes, I have noticed that.
It has cracked me up. Someone called him out because he was going to damage the aircraft because he booped the nose of something, and now he just keeps posting booping noses of aircraft.
I love it.
And I am totally here for it. It's great.
My favorite one of that was the one with the dent on the nose, and you just like booped too hard, something to that effect. And that was pretty good.
I think the one he had today, it was like a collage of boops, and one of them was the A-10, where he booped each barrel of the gun and then the center like bolt of it. So boop 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 boop.
Perfect.
It was great.
No notes.
Hey, do you think if we asked him nicely enough, he'd come to our fly-in? Where do they live at? Oh, they're in California or something, aren't they? It's not close to me, is it?
Yeah. No,
well, hey,
I don't think so. I mean, you could try.
Well, hey, listener, do you want to come to our fly-in? We're having a fly-in next weekend, February? Oh, wow. I saw the word Friday,
next weekend.
And I just saw the F and said February. Oh, we're having a fly-in Friday, August 29th through Sunday the 31st at the Price County Airport, Kilo Papa Bravo Hotel in Phillips, Wisconsin. This event promises camping, food, and exploring northern Wisconsin with your fellow Midwest aviators. A number of people have already RSVP'd to our friend the Badger Pilot, who will come out of hibernation just for this event before he goes back into his winter slumber. You can email him at thebadgerpilot@gmail.com for more information on how to attend.
If you have something nice and kind to say, or hilariously not kind, we would love to hear about it in a review. Ideally 5 stars, but we'll take anything at this point.
Yeah, please just hit the 5 stars. Please.
It costs $0. It takes about 3 seconds. I mean, what's not to love? And we'll read it out if it's, not super
if it's
mean.
Appropriate.
If it's not inappropriate, we will read it out loud. So, yeah, you should definitely rate us.
Well, hey, I appreciate you, Maddie, taking the time out of your super busy schedule to sit back with me tonight and chat about the state fair mostly, and then a little bit of aviation.
A little bit of state fair, a little bit of aviation. Everything's good. It's balanced.
Well, you think we should get out of here?
I think we should. Thanks for listening, and until next time.
See ya.
Flight 536, contact Minneapolis Center 132.35 today.
Thanks so much for joining us on the Flying Midwest podcast. Until next time, podcast service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good day.